About the CAP600, the Central Air Purifier 600 unit made by Abatement Technologies. And Alicia is going to show us first of all the on-off switch over here, which is where you should always start. Now the unit is on and you can see the green glow on the switch. And you'll also notice a light to the right of the switch, and that yellow light would come on whenever there is an airflow restriction. So we're going to first turn that light off. So she'll turn the switch off, the motor will stop running, and now she can access the filter door. So the filter door on the top is ready to go. It clips up and then it will fold down, and you'll have access to both the standard filter, which is the pre-filter on the top, and there's a vapor lock high capacity carbon filter. And you'll notice the direction of the airflow. The arrow is pointing down towards the unit, and we want to draw air through the round piece on the top and pull it down through the unit. Now she'll simply slide out the top filter, which you'll notice does not have a frame around it. It is material, and in the pack you get several of these filters, and you can just barely see through it. So she'll go ahead and slide that back in. That is the replacement filter. And next she can slide out the vapor lock high capacity carbon filter, and it fits on a track. Simply slide it out and she's ready to slide the new one in its place. And she's being very careful to make sure that the airflow is down towards the unit. Okay, and then simply lift the door and the door will latch. Push the snap down and it's firmly seated. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the HEPA air filter that's inside the bottom part of the housing on the CAP600. And Alicia has 5 screws here to remove. She's removed all of them but one or 2, and she'll remove those screws, and then she'll have access to pull that piece of the cabinet door off completely, and she'll set that out of the way. And now you have access to the inside of the cabinet, and you can see that down on the bottom there are 2 mounting feet, and with a 1/2-inch socket set, Dale is removing those or backing them out to a point where there is no pressure on the HEPA filter. And except for one thing, he would be able to slide that out. What is that one thing? Well, you'll notice that there is a lamp inside the cabinet here, and that lamp is a UV lamp. That UV lamp must be turned off and disconnected prior to opening the cabinet, and you'll see a safety switch on the door that in the event you forget to turn that switch off, that little safety switch there will prevent you from having eye damage because of that lamp being turned on. You can also see the motor, the fan, up above there, and again, this is the HEPA filter cabinet itself. So once you pull that out and replace it, you'll be able to tighten those bolts down and simply put a CAP600, the Central Air Purifier 600 unit made by Abatement Technologies. And Alicia is going to show us first of all the on-off switch over here, which is where you should always start. Now the unit is on and you can see the green glow on the switch. And you'll also notice a light to the right of the switch, and that yellow light